Good afternoon. It's Tuesday. Quick update for everybody, real quick here. Thank you to everybody who showed up to 35th and Michigan headquarters this morning at our urging to self-report. That press conference and afternoon urging apparently triggered our brain trust, and I use that term extremely lightly, to create a new policy for self-reporting. And if you don't abide by their self-reporting, you then would be subjected to further discipline yet again. I mean, could they really make it any more of a hostile work environment? If you did show up and you actually walked into the building, it was the Berlin Wall. There were 14 supervisory exempt rank members on the lobby floor. You tell me the last time any one of us have seen more than 2 white shirts anywhere near that first floor lobby, unless the mayor or any important press conferences were going on. Then it's still only a handful. 14, and literally checkpoints where you could only go through one at a time, and they wanted you to sign to get in and out. It is absolutely ridiculous, the level of stupidity we have in our exempt rank members who are literally following these orders without question from the higher on up, with fear of calling them out on their just blatant stupidity, because there is no other word for it. And that is what is running this police department today. Eric Carter is as incompetent of a CPD officer, supervisor, or police brass person this department has ever seen in its history, hands down. But you have checkpoints on the Michigan side and the parking lot side where you have to funnel yourself through. Then you go up to human resources, and yet again, Spansion's closing it off to a little 3-foot gap wide where you have more supervisor exempt ranks standing there to make sure that you're supposed to be where you're supposed. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up. But when it comes to the self-reporting, we are not encouraging any members to fill out that to from and self-report at this point. All you're going to be doing at that point is giving them the information that you are willing to go all the way through the process and go into a no paid status. They're going to schedule an appointment, and they're going to literally then be able to schedule them out according to the flow they want instead of just kind of randomly seeing what they get. So don't even give them a heads up that you're one of the people willing to go at that level right now. We'll kind of address this as it goes, but it's gotten to a level of ridiculous I'd never even thought it could possibly get to, but here we are. So stay tuned for that. Court, we expect there to be a court hearing in Judge Mitchell's court either tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. I'm waiting for word on the executive committee down in Springfield on the conscientious exemption and see if that even made it out of committee. I don't know yet, but thank you everybody who filled an opposition slip. There was over 51,000 last I think I checked to 500 yeses. That was a great turnout on very, very short notice. Let me see what else. Retro. I don't know who got the bright idea to start this rumor. We have gotten no confirmation, no word, no inkling, no anything that Retro is not going to be paid at the beginning of December at the 75-day mark. Can we anticipate that this mayor is such a bitter, angry human being that she would absolutely intentionally stall as long as she can just to kind of stick her, finger in our eye? Absolutely. She already did it when she offered every person in the workforce an extra personal day except for us originally. That was a big middle finger to all of us. So if you don't think she'll play games with our money, it's sad but true. But again, there's no confirmation on any of that. I would wish people wouldn't even start that rumor. We didn't verify anything, so I don't know where they're saying the FOP said yes to whatever the rumor was. That's not true. It didn't come from this office or this floor. So please pass that on. As we get more information, the court dates, I don't know what happened right now. Another update is the federal lawsuit filed by Local 2 members, Streets and Sand, and some other city union workers. I know it was supposed to be the first hearing was up at 4 o'clock this afternoon in federal court. I don't know what happened there yet, if it's done yet. As this information kind of gets put together, I'll certainly pass it on. With that being said,